In the ancient forests of India, an age-old conflict is getting a futuristic twist. The fight between humans and wildlife has always been about survival. But now, the battlefield is shifting from the ground to the sky. Can artificial intelligence and drones really bring peace between people and nature?
You know, down in the ancient forests of India, there's a conflict that's as old as farming itself, but now it's getting a seriously modern update. We're talking about the age-old struggle between humans and wildlife, but the new tool in the toolbox, it's not a fence or a wall, it's an eye in the sky. Let's dig into what that actually means.
So it all starts with this one headline. It's a really bold promise, right? Using artificial intelligence and drones to stop clashes between people and animals in the famous Bandipur forest. But it makes you wonder, how in the world does a drone stop an elephant?
See, this is about so much more than just a new gadget. We're talking about changing the entire game plan. For decades, the strategy has always been boots on the ground. But this suggests we need to look at the problem from a totally new angle, literally from above.
Okay, so before we get into the tech, the drones, and all that, we really need to understand what's happening on the ground. Let's get to the heart of the actual problem.
The term you hear all the time is man-animal conflict. And what is that really? Well, at its core, it's a turf war. It's that struggle that happens when villages and farms push right up against wildlife habitats. You've got two groups, people and animals, competing for the exact same space, the same resources, right there at the edge of the forest.
Which brings us to the million-dollar question, doesn't it? If the conflict is happening right there, face-to-face, between farmers and elephants at the edge of a field, how can some high-tech solution flying way up in the sky possibly make a difference?
And that is where the second half of this whole announcement comes into play. It's all about using a brand new vantage point to tackle a very, very old problem.
This really shows you the shift in thinking. The problem itself is messy, it's immediate, it's happening right there on the ground. But instead of just putting more people on patrol, the proposed solution is to launch an intelligent eye into the sky. It's a complete change of perspective.
So, how does this thing actually work? Well, AI drone cameras, it's really a two-part system. First, you've got the drones themselves. That's the seeing part. Think of them as mobile eyes that can patrol huge stretches of the forest border. But then, you've got the AI. That's the thinking part. It's the brain that's constantly analyzing what the cameras see, trained to spot the specific shape of an elephant or the heat signature of a tiger, and it can send an alert before a conflict even has a chance to start.
But here's the thing. Technology, on its own, is rarely the whole answer. And that's especially true when you're talking about people's lives and their livelihoods. So, the announcement made a real point to address the human side of this whole equation.
And this is absolutely key. This whole thing wasn't just, hey, we have new drones. It came with a very public promise. The people who are most affected by this conflict, day in and day out, the local communities and farmers, they're supposed to be a core part of the solution. Their knowledge and their cooperation are seen as totally essential for this to even work.
This really lays out the game plan. It's not being presented as some top-down order, but as a genuine collaboration. Step one is to actually listen, to take suggestions from the people who have that critical first-hand experience. And step two is to build a partnership. The idea is that this technology will be rolled out with the community, not just for them. So, when you put all these different pieces together, you've got the tech, you've got the people, you've got this whole new perspective, what does the path forward actually look like?
You know, when you boil it all down, this is the formula that's being proposed for Bandipur Forest. It's a hybrid model. It's not just about the cold, analytical eye of an AI drone. It's that technology combined with the absolutely invaluable, on-the-ground knowledge of the local community. The hope is that each one will make the other stronger.
And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. This whole initiative isn't just about preventing crop damage or keeping people safe. It's really an experiment in trying to bridge the gap between our world and the wild one. So the big question that remains is this: can a drone's perspective and eye in the sky truly help build a bridge between these two worlds? Only time will tell.
So this is the formula being proposed. Not just the cold, analytical eye of an AI, but that technology combined with the invaluable knowledge of the community. It's an experiment to bridge the gap between our world and the wild one. The big question remains, can a drone's perspective truly help build that bridge? Only time will tell.